So Floods, they were the second most featured pass concept group in this offense, and they really took off once Miles Brennan went down. But here is one of the more explosive gains on this concept, the only explosive gain in our sample here. So it's a cross swap design. Unlike normal crosses that are undertaken by the slot or the number 2 receiver, this is going to be undertaken by our number 1 guy. And of course, the stack formation facilitates that. A little less mileage to travel when you're a little bit closer inside. So he's going to run his cross, and he is going to be the dig receiver towards the middle of the field. So and we're keeping 7 bodies in the block off of play action, like a lot of LSU's vertical passing game. So depending on how you interpret what this safety does, it's going to be either 4 over 4 or 3 over 5 with only these 3 rushers. It's just a matter of, do you think he comes up or do you think he sits back? It doesn't necessarily matter on this play because we're trying to overload the weak side of the defensive drop. Since they are shading towards the field where we have a 4-man surface in the passing game, we're just trying to overload that backside and making that middle of the field safety over here the pressure point defender, because he's going to be in a point of conflict. He either has to sit back and help take away that vertical route. If he doesn't, it's going to divulge to a one-on-one shot. But if he sits back, our cross can find himself wide open in an unvacated part of the field. And that's exactly what happens, especially with the play fake. It's a tough ask to ask this defender to come up and stop the run and then drop about 15 to 18 yards and cut off our cross. But we'll see it play out here. Get a little play action. You can see how that's our corner, and there's just absolutely no one else around our number 1 receiver, with both of our other backside guys overly concerned about that in-breaking dig. But there's our deep safety again. He was a little bit concerned with that vertical route. I don't blame him. And, just a very nice pitch and catch. It's a shame that other crosses didn't generate similar results, because with only 8 targets and a 37.5% success rate individually, it was the worst sub-concept among the 3 main Floods. But Floods overall, 48.3% success rate with a 6.68 yards per attempt. Nothing crazy, nothing special, but every now and then it helped manage down and distance situations.